What is up, guys? Cole Townsend here, and in today's video we're going to be fixing the bumper on my E36 M3 because I decided to put it into a K-rail last night, and we don't want no jank bumpers on this channel, you know? We try to keep our stuff clean, so we'll pull this over here. We're going to drift stitch it because that's what we're going to do for now. I will be ordering a new bumper, hopefully, or buying one if I find one on Facebook Marketplace, something like that. Hit me up if you have an M3 bumper, because I don't want the regular bumper, because this car is an actual real M3. Unlike every other BMW 36 with an M3, or front bumper, that's a fake M3. So, let's pull the car over here. I'll show you guys what I did. Yeah. Don't drive, yeah. Just be respectful of the streets, boys. You never know what's gonna catch when you're in patchy spots. So okay, so so last night I kind of reassembled it a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it back to where it was last night, because I mean literally I just placed that in there, so my dad wouldn't know that I wrecked the car. I mean, I own this car myself, but he doesn't really approve of the car, so if he knew that I wrecked into a K-rail, he would not be stoked. Yeah, let's go ahead, take this stuff off that is broken. So this is how I drove it home last night, because we drove home and then went back to the spot to go find the parts. So this was all on my buddy's property that it happened, but we don't drift in the streets, you know what I mean? So anyways, yeah. The bumper support that connects to the car broke off. I thought we lost this piece, which kind of sucked, because I actually had to find this piece in the junkyard. Because when I got this bumper, it only came with the 3 pieces of the trim, not all 4. Because this is not an OEM bumper. I don't think an OEM bumper would have shattered like this. And this is the plastic. But you guys can kind of see, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, the weird lines in there, in the paint. It's because I think the paint under the clear coat or under the base coat shrunk because I didn't let it dry for long enough. And that's why it came out like that, but I don't know. I'm not a painter. I did that this whole front bumper I did a spray paint. Color match spray paint, but still spray paint. So you can kind of see there's a little bit of a difference. It's pretty good though for what it was. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead, unbolt the bumper, take it off. I'm gonna take off this first, and then unbolt the bumper from all these little bolts that are behind these pieces. And we're also going to go ahead and fix this gap here while we're at it. Yesterday I actually cut my bumper right here. I'm kind of bummed that I wrecked it, because I think I cut it pretty good. I think it's a pretty good cut. The bumper used to come out to right here, and when the wheel would turn it would hit it. And I need to cut this too a little bit, just from there and then radius it to there. It's a pretty common thing to do with E36s. For angle, when you have this kind of wide angle kit, so and you're on a lot of caster like I am. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that bumper off the car. Rat-a-tat-tat with the gun. That's basically all you gotta do to pull the bumper off, then it just slides off. Okay guys, so we got the bumper off, and now I just cleaned up all the surface in the back here. And what we're going to be doing, instead of drift stitching actually, I did this on my brother's car one time and it worked for a couple of years, and I really don't need this to work that long. So, because I mean you'll still be able to tell it's cracked from the front, but they'll be really small, little lines. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use some 2-part epoxy. Epoxy this crack here, this big crack, the crack along here where this piece is separated. Then we'll epoxy this piece back in here. So the first thing you want to do for this, take a sanding block or something, sand up all the surfaces where you're going to be putting the epoxy on, because you want to get like a little bit of grip. And I don't like to put it in the crack, like actually in the crack. I just put it behind it, just back it. If this does crack, it's not a huge deal. The proper way would probably put a little bit in the crack, but then it can come out the front, and I don't feel like doing any paint work on this, so we're just gonna go ahead and do it this way. So in order to use this stuff, what I like to do is just get a piece of cardboard or something. It's 2 parts, so you just add an equal amount of both pieces to the cardboard, and then you're gonna mix it up with something, and then use that to put it on pretty thick, honestly, on all the spots. And you want to clamp it down to make sure that it bonds well. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and figure out a way to clamp this first, and then mix the epoxy and put it on, because it only has 5 minutes. So we're gonna be pretty rushed. It's gonna be time lapse because we got to get it done right the first time. Okay guys, so I'm like halfway through epoxying this. It's taking forever. I actually tried to plastic weld with the Harbor Freight plastic welder this on. It seems pretty sturdy, but I went ahead and epoxied these 2 right here, and I'll epoxy those 2 once I make some more. But for now, this is drying. This piece is a little off. This is already dry, and this is already dry. This one came out pretty nice actually, this fix. This one not so much. There's a little bit of a lip there, but I think it'll probably stay together. I don't know. If the bumper does fall apart, I'll drift stitch it until I get my new one painted. It sounds like there's one on Facebook Marketplace that I can buy, and I'm gonna buy that one and get it painted by my dad, or my friend's dad, I think. And yeah, but for now, this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna fix this one. But right now, let this dry for a little bit. I'm gonna mow the lawn, and then we'll fix some more. Okay guys, so it came out pretty decent. You can see like right here, this is just scratches, and this is just dirt that needs to be cleaned. But this is a good one. This is a pretty good fix. That's a decent fix. That's the crappiest one. And the rest of them are kind of decent, you know. This one's pretty good for what it was. You won't see this one at all. Got the grill in. I just had to zip tie it in because all the clips were broken on it. You can barely tell. I mean, when you get close, you see the little zip ties, but from back far, I mean, you can tell from here that the bumper's cracked, but it doesn't. It looks a lot better than I thought it was gonna. So yeah, I'm stoked on how it came out. So we're gonna go ahead and put the crash bar back on the bumper, put the bumper back on the car. I checked my control arm to make sure it wasn't bent, and we're all good. So learned my lesson, but definitely got really lucky about that. So we're gonna go ahead and throw the car back together. Okay guys, as you can see here, bumper is on. I think it looks great for what it is. Yeah, pretty stoked. It came out decent. Everything's on. It's sturdy, like pretty sturdy. But yeah, we're gonna call it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out.